Okay, good morning everybody. So today I'm going to be filming a full day of eating to maintain this physique. I always get a lot of questions. I don't even know if you can see that. Probably not. I can't see you. I always get a lot of questions. How do you stay like this all the time? You must have no life. You know, I was only in shape for a certain amount of time and then I lost it. So I'm going to take you through a full day of eating. Obviously you have to remember my calories are different to your calories. My training is going to be different to your training. My cardio needs to be different to your cardio needs. But I'm going to take you through a full day of eating, take you through my training split, take you through my cardio split, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two. But first things first, I always start the day with this. Don't know if you can see this, but I live there and we have a beach. So before anyone in the UK says, oh well, it's easy for you to get out in the morning. Yeah, it is easy for me to get out in the morning. That's why I moved here. Don't moan about it. So I'll always start the day off with a walk. First thing, wake up. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't even see you. Wake up, straight out for a walk. I literally have no clothes on, no shoes, nothing. I'll go 30 minutes this way, 30 minutes back. I'll be back home by 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I'll start my day with hydration, coffee, all that fun stuff for a full work day. I'm gonna train legs as well. So excited to do this kind of video. I wanna do more of these and just show you guys how it's done. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so welcome to the kitchen. That's the walk done. So I always do an hour's walk first and then I'll do a couple hours of work. And now we're going into meal one. So before I kind of discuss and break down everything, my calories a day at the moment are around 3,000, okay? This is gonna be a full day of eating, all right? I'm gonna put the calories on the screen at the end of the workout because even I don't know exactly when they're gonna finish, but it's gonna be around 3,000. This is what I eat to kind of maintain this look. As you can see, I'm not crazy lean, but I'm also in good shape and I like to stay here most of the year. Now, it's about 10 o'clock now and meal number one is gonna be, I know it looks terrible, some toast, all right? So 4 slices of toast. I've got a tin of tuna. I've got a whole avocado, around 120 grams, chopped up, and some salt, and some low-fat cream cheese, which I forgot to get from the fridge. And some low-fat cream cheese, about 70 grams, okay? This is gonna be my first meal. Now, it's important to understand, my calories are different to your calories. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm about 97 kilos, okay? And I know that I can maintain my weight at around 3,000 to sort of 3,200 calories. That's a lot more than most people, okay? But I also train 4 days a week. I do cardio pretty much 7 days a week, which I'm gonna break that all down for you in a little bit. And I walk a lot as well. So my activity is very high. So I get to eat more food. Plus, the more muscle you have, the more you can eat. The more you gain over time, the more you can eat. I don't have to eat 1,800 calories to lose weight because I've spent so many years building, cutting back, building, cutting back. So I get to a point where I've got a pretty healthy, good metabolism. So I'm just gonna quickly walk you through this. I'm obviously gonna edit it. We're gonna go tuna in this bowl. Simples. Get it in there. All right, we're gonna go avocado in. I've also done this video in my like top breakfast. People slate me for this one, but I'm a big fan of this breakfast: tuna, avocado, cream cheese, little toasty in the morning. Now, I'll sometimes have a shake in the morning or overnight oats with protein powder, but because I'm training legs today, I'll be having a post-workout shake in the gym. Why? Because I like to, with some fruit, easy protein to get in, quick carbs, a nice shake made for me in the gym because it's very hot here. So because of that, I don't really want to be having whey in my first meal and then like whey in my third meal. So I'm gonna fast forward this video, show you how it looks, and then eat it basically. All right, so check this out. We have our 4 slices of toast with a tin of tuna and avocado. We have some electrolytes with creatine. We have salt on it as well. And then we're finishing up Where is he? Let's go. With an iced coffee. Now, it's not going to be one of those videos where I have like the cool music on, it's just making the coffee and all the B-roll, but there's the coffee. Caffeinate. I've already drunk about 1.5 litres of water on this walk, but here's my meal, and I'm going to get a lot of stick for it because it never looks that good. But I swear it's nice. You've got to try it. So that's meal one, 670 calories plus the coffee, 700 calories. I'll put the calories on the screen at the end. Cool. Also, last thing, this is meal one. This is not going to be my pre-workout meal. There'll be a second meal coming before that. Probably have about 5 meals today, but I will explain everything and discuss it all later. So guys, I just want to take you through my current routine. As I said before, everybody is different. My routine is different to your routine. But for me, to maintain my body weight, I can eat around 3,100 calories. Okay, so this is kind of my current routine. We're looking around 230 grams of protein, 360 grams of carbs, 84 grams of fat. Sometimes I will have my fats lower and I will have my carbohydrates higher, depending on my day. But my protein is always 220, 230 around there. This says 236 to hit 3,100. It's actually just under, but I don't really care. So by doing this, this keeps me in the shape I'm in, right? Remember, the chances are your calories watching this, you're probably gonna have to be a little bit lower than this. I've built this up over years and years. I've been doing this for 15 years straight, okay? My training routine is I'm training 4 times a week, which is a push, pull, legs, upper. That is push, pull, legs, off, upper, off, repeat, okay? Or sometimes off, off, depending on how I feel. I don't need to train my legs very often because I do not care about them. I actually want them to get smaller. I still want to bring my upper body up, and I'm more concerned right now with my job and the way I do my marketing of looking a certain way. I'm really not trying to build my legs up. If I was, I'd train them twice a week. Anyway, cardio. Check this out, 7 times 30. That is more than most people do. Why do I do that? Because first of all, I want to stay lean. Second of all, I like to eat. And third of all, I just want to be fit. As I've gotten older, I need to look a certain way for my business, okay? So by doing this, it keeps me fit, makes me feel good, sets me up for my day, and lets me eat more. The actual cardio itself, there are 2 HIIT sessions in there. Don't move. 2 HIIT sessions in there, okay? 5 steady state cardios. I do them whenever I feel good, okay? So the HIIT sessions will be a rowing machine. That's kind of it. Tend to be two row machine sessions. 10 times 500 meters, that's what I do because it's easy for me. And my 30 minutes of steady state on the other 5 days are either like a very slow jog, Stairmaster, cross trainer, incline walk, whichever one suits me on that day. And my steps always average around 10,000 per day, okay? I'm very consistent with all of this, and that allows me to have a bit more freedom around my food and to stay in shape all the time. So I'm now gonna take you through a leg session, okay? Because it's important to kind of show you guys what I do. But first, we're gonna have our pre-workout meal and then go train. Okay, welcome back. So meal number 2, pre-workout meal. Yes, I have meal prep, but it would be the same anyway. We've got 200 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken. It is buffalo chicken, so I've added in 120 calories for it. I always have this pre-workout. We wanna have low-fat pre-workout so it digests quicker. We got a pepper for my veggies, and that is pretty much it. I have this about 75 minutes, just over an hour before I train, and then we're going to go and hit legs. So I kind of want this to be easy on the stomach. Gram of salt in every meal, probably have about 5 meals a day, about 5 grams of salt. Oh my God, we're gonna die. No, I'm not, I'm fine. I sweat a lot, this is Dubai, it's hot, sodium is important. So gonna chuck this in, heat it up, smash it, and then bounce. So bang this on here. Okay, now if you don't live in Dubai, you probably don't have food prep. That is fine, but it literally costs the same amount to have your food, than it is to go out and eat. So, or to cook it yourself or to buy it yourself. So one thing I will say, yeah, this is how I cut my peppers. I don't think the food quality is the best here, and that's definitely something I've noticed, but in terms of convenience and things being easy, there's so much, it's just having your food sent to you is so much better, and it is for the same price. But I only get this Monday to Friday. So on weekends, I'll cook my own food. It's nice to get steaks and things like that. But again, easy meal, gram of sodium, salt going on. How do I know it's a gram? I don't. That's the truth. But something, what do you reckon? That's it? Something like that. That was a gram, whatever. We heat this up, smash it, and we go and train. All right, guys, so we are now at TK MMA for a leg session. I don't really talk about training my legs very often on this channel, but it is something I do, believe it or not. Volume is massively down compared to normal, but it helps me eat more food as well, and it helps me stay lean. If you don't train your legs, you're seriously missing out. Today's session is going to be hamstring curls, just 2 working sets, leg extensions to warm up my knees, some sort of heavy hip hinge, but I need to watch out because of my back, a hack squat, then some walking lunges. That is it, 2 sets per movement. I don't need to trash my legs. To be honest, I'm kind of trying to bring them down a little bit to match my upper body, as they've never had a problem growing. So quick blitz through this and then we'll get back to more food. Guys, that's legs done. Now, just a quick disclaimer. If I was trying to grow my legs, I would do my workout slightly differently and I would train with more frequency, probably twice a week. I'll do a video on this another time, but that for me is good enough right now. I'm gonna get a post-workout shake and then take you through a couple more meals at home. Okay, so meal 3 post-workout. It is a shake. Now, not because of any recovery, just because I want a shake. So it's a banana, 200 grams of berries, 2 scoops of whey. Now, that's why I didn't have overnight oats or any sort of protein powder this morning, because I don't really want to have whey twice a day. It doesn't really sit well with me. But a nice, easy shake, meal 3, we're off. All right, guys, so welcome back to meal 4. So obviously just had the shake with some fruit about an hour ago, and now I'm coming into a slightly bigger meal. So we've got, first things first, electrolytes, sweaty Dubai training. We have 200 grams of salmon, we have 300 grams of potato, and then we just have some mixed veg. I just use whatever veg I have in the fridge, but it tends to be peppers, spinach, kind of keep it simple there. So as you can see, my calories are pretty high at about 3,000 or 3,100 or so, but my food is very, very clean. You know, tuna, avocado, salmon, potatoes, rice, oats. I eat pretty much the same stuff if I was dieting or if I was trying to gain weight or if I'm trying to main gain, which is what we're doing at the moment. It's filling, it's good for me. I never ever really steer off and start eating loads and loads of crap. It just doesn't make me feel good. So I think if you're in a surplus or a deficit, you should always kind of eat the same amount of foods. Now, when I'm trying to get my carbohydrates in, I will steer off a little bit with like cereal or sweets and stuff like that, just to try and get my carbohydrate intake up, normally post-workout. But the bulk of my meals are pretty much this stuff. Pretty boring, but that's it. All right. Okay, so last meal. I feel like I'm gonna get slated for these meals. We have 6 eggs, 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, 400 grams of pineapple, gram of salt again, water again. Pretty boring. I kind of eat the same foods every day, but this is it. That's a full day of eating. It's just over 3,000 calories. I'm gonna put all the calories on the screen now. Now we're gonna go downstairs, finish up with cardio, and then just chill. So pretty boring, but it gets the job done. Okay, that is cardio finished. 35 minutes on the cross trainer. I'm dealing with a bit of an injury at the moment, and the Stairmaster's broken in my gym. Sauna, into the pool, and that is pretty much me. So I always like to do my cardio late at night. I'm weird like that. I like to go to bed on an empty stomach. It definitely helps with my sleep score. But that's a full day of eating done. 3,100 calories up on the screen now, 250 protein, a little bit high, 320 carb, a little bit low, and 90 fat, a little bit high. I mean, the ratios don't really matter too much, but I'd like to see those carbohydrates come a little bit higher. But again, these things don't matter for me. I know what amount of calories I need to be at to maintain my weight. Again, it may be different for you. Obviously, if I'm trying to lose body fat, I'd be maybe 300-400 calories under this. If I was trying to gain, I'd probably be 300 or 400 calories over this. But that's my full day of eating. As you can see, guys, I keep my foods pretty healthy all the time. It helps with my mental focus. It helps with my digestion. I don't believe in dirty bulks. I don't believe in poverty macros when you're dieting down. But check out the view. Come here just to relax. This is the apartment. We're on the waterfront here, so it's lovely to just come here, blow off some steam, chill, plan, feel grateful, and we move on to tomorrow. So if you like this video, drop me a like and a subscribe. If you want me to film any videos, let me know. I'm really enjoying this at the moment, so I'm going to keep knocking on the door until they have to let me in. All right.